Hi Taurus, this reading is for you today, and I'm going to pull a couple cards and we're going to see where we go from there. Page of Swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of Wands. Alright, I have to see that whatever you are fighting or at odds with, you are literally, you're trying to make things better. You know what I mean? There's something going on around you in your environment. You may be actually physically yelling and fighting with somebody, or not getting along with somebody. I don't want to say fighting like physical fighting, but it could be. Or it could be something very, very full of tension. Let's put it that way. And the Page of Swords is like the energy of somebody that is given just enough half-assed truth, in my opinion, that they're trying to either, it's creating more of a problem because they're not being honest, or either they in themselves, I don't know how to explain this. It's a weird energy, dude. It's a weird energy, Taurus. Weird energy. There's somebody around you that's being dishonest, or it could be you. And like whatever that means for you. But there's somebody around you who's not very honest, and because of that, it has kind of trickled down and stemmed off and became bunch of nonsense and a bunch of bullshit that you didn't want to deal with. I'm not understanding exactly. I've only got 2 cards. Let's see. Yep. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. You are approaching this methodically, with very little investment, and you're doing it very small. Like, you know, there's the issue. You're trying to kind of like peek and see what's going on. You know what I mean? I feel like this person, you have an idea that this person is lying and not being honest with you. And so I feel like you make small investments just to see what they're going to do, or they're going to say, or what their motivation is. That way you kind of know where you stand. But you're making investments because you don't want to say you're not, but you're not making very big investments. You're, like I said, you're making small strides towards whatever it is to see what it could be. You could be dealing with a Leo, or somebody that at one point in time represented something that made you extremely happy. They were your sun, they were your light. Like I said, somebody that made you extremely, extremely happy. And then you get the 9 of Cups. This person made you happy. This person helped you to feel like you were independent, even though this other person's helping you. It makes no sense. But this person gave you enough support, not just monetarily, but as far as, you know, mentally and emotionally and spiritually. This person gives you enough support that, you know, they were able to help you get to a place where you could do it on your own, where you could find that spiritual situation, or that, or whatever that is. You got to the point where you were able to do that and feel comfortable with it, even though you weren't very comfortable in that boat to begin with. For someone that's such a spiritual person, because by proxy of what you are, you weren't very in tune with it, and this person helped bring it out to you and bring it out in you. And so that 9 of Cups represents you becoming self-aware and being in love with yourself finally. And that person did help you do that. But there's something, like I said, that this person is keeping from you, or that you're keeping from this person. And it causes a lot of stress in your environment and within the dynamic of your relationship. So you're pulling these pentacles. Now you got the Page of Pentacles. Alright. Now I understand, like, this person is also making a small investment. This is you, inching around a little bit at a time. A little bit of truth, a little bit of investment. A little bit of truth, a little bit of investment. Instead of just doing the damn thing and being done with it, somebody is taking the Band-Aid off slowly. Very slowly. Just dealing. Temperance. Alright. You're refraining right now from showing your ass, pretty much. Or they are. One of you is in refrain right now. You are learning how to heal without jumping to conclusions or jumping down somebody's throat. Granted, you guys, you know, still have to worry about that sometimes, but it's actually in your radar now. You know what I mean? Like, you understand that you got to calm down, and this person understands that they can't poke and prod without you retaliating. And yet you do try to refrain and hold back a lot of that anger and a lot of that bullshit that you want to bring to the table. So that's good for you that you do that. But at the same time, you can't keep it bottled in, because you're going to explode. And when you do, it's not going to be good. You are literally the bull in the china shop. Don't be the bull in the china shop. You know what I mean? Just walk through there like an ice pool. 1, 2. All right. Now we're pulling the 3 of Cups. So this does tell me this is somebody that you possibly have had a relationship with in the past, or somebody that you want to be in a relationship with, or they want to be with you. You could very well be not together right now, but if you are together, like I said, there's something going on there. Let's see if we can pull on something. I want to see what this is about. All right, so somebody's holding on to this secret or holding on to this situation very, very tightly. They don't want to say anything. They want to keep it to themselves, and it's not very good for them. It's very toxic. I have no idea what the hell this person is dealing with, Taurus. I mean, let's see. Who could this be? Possibly, like I said, a fire sign. I'm pulling wands right now. Somebody that's very driven and very determined to start over with this nonsense again. It seems like they're starting over and doing the same thing that they did before. Yep. And you've got, ultimately, a decision to make. And you know that. You know this decision's got to be made. You know that you can't just continue on giving something that doesn't do any good for you. And I pulled your card. Excuse me. I pulled your card now, Taurus. The Hierophant. You're trying to stay in your energy. You're trying to heal. You're trying to be a better person than you were yesterday. It's like every day you try very hard, and I feel like this person or this situation completely drains you or pisses you off at all times. Damn, that's not good. All right, let's see what the advice and outcome is. 2 of Swords. Make your decision. You've got to make a decision. And I pulled the Lovers. Are you serious right now? I had the 2 of Swords and I pulled the Lovers. I'm done. I'm done with you, Taurus. I'm done. I already told you I thought it was somebody you've been in a relationship with. Yeah, the 2 of Swords. I think there might have been 2 people at one point, and if there wasn't, then, it is what it is. But this decision is ultimately going to be what makes or breaks the next couple of months up to a couple of years, even, of your life. The influences around you do shape and mold you, do factor in, and as long as you're willing to still half-ass things and you're still willing to keep the fights going and just not continuously healing, you're not going to move forward in this situation. You know what I mean? You are divinely guided to be with this person, but there is a lesson that you both have to learn before you guys can get on the same page. And I feel like you guys are going through that process now and maybe getting back to where you can start to even live together or be around each other or start going out again or whatever it is. Some of you may have never even had a breakup yet. Maybe you need to. But the thing to remember here is that you can stay in your energy all you want, but you can't push it onto somebody else. And the same goes for the other people around you. They can do what they want, but they can't push it onto you, okay? It's not fair. None of us are made the same. And then I pulled the freaking 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're juggling too much. There's too much on your plate right now for you to give the time and the proper wherewithal to the situation. You gotta make a choice and really get serious about it, or either you're gonna have to move forward and let it go. It's not good in the situation it's in. And what I'm getting basically is because it might be that you have the secret, Taurus, in all honesty. But I don't want to say that's going to be the same thing for everybody. I just know that you deep down, there's some situation that somebody's going through, you or somebody else, and you've got to understand if this is you, you need to step up and be honest about what you want, how you want it, and compromise with this other person. And if it's them, they need to do it too, but you can't make them do it, remember? You can't force it onto them. All you can do is lead by example and be a good person, and they will want to be a good person. They will not want to treat somebody like shit when that person's being very, very kind to them. So, don't snap back. Don't snap to begin with. Don't yell at this person. I feel like this person doesn't do well with confrontation if they're not prepared for the confrontation. They're not one of those people that can just pop up and go to town on somebody. They're not like that. They need to mentally be prepared for whatever shit that's coming. You know what I mean? They're just one of them people that just have to do that. Especially, you know, if they're very spontaneous and stuff anyways, then, you know, that kind of puts a damper in their plans. All right, Taurus, that's all I got for you, loves. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.